Okay, hello and welcome to video 28. Today we're down Wylands Old Speci Lake, back at Wylands. Can't wait to get going, and we're here for, I think myself and Tom are here for 36 hours. Leo's only here for the day. Hopefully we're going to be targeting carp. There's a few nice ones in here. Just spoke to the owner, got up to about 26. Yeah, I'll talk you through how I'm fishing in a moment. I've got some new rigs, new ideas, but it's the first time we're out for a long session in a little while, and yeah, I can't wait. Okay, so here's the rig I'm going to use for this session on my left-hand rod that I'm just about to put out in the margin. It's a new rig, I've made it up quite recently. I've got a couple of ideas in it from other anglers I've picked up on, so I'll talk you through it now. Okay, so here it is. Basically, it's relatively short, probably, what's that, 4 inches of the ESP Camo Sync Link braid in 15 pound. And basically what I've done is I've super glued. This is some Nash tungsten putty. It's obviously a pop-up rig. Nash tungsten putty will hold that on the bottom, and that's the Fox Armour Point SSBP hooks. I've just bought those for Christmas quite randomly, and they've caught some really nice fish for me. And what I've done is I've got this super glue, just original normal super glue, and I've super glued that top bit there, just the braid link, so just the bit below that will be popped up in the water. So this bit's nice and supple, but this bit is very stiff. Basically what that means is when the fish sucks, basically what the fish do, suck it in, blow it out. So when they suck it in, usually what happens when they blow it out is the hook will turn over because of the supple hook link material and go out harmlessly. Basically this is an idea from Julian Cundiff, amazing carp angler, to super glue this bit here, and basically what it means is when it's sucked in and blown out, it comes back out the way it came, meaning that the hook point always faces the carp's lip, so it's got a much better chance of hooking it. So yeah, pick that up from Julian Cundiff. Got a bit of Kevin Nash in there with the sort of idea of it coming back out, and yeah, it's a nice little rig I'm just about to put down into the margin. Okay, so basically I've just baited up this rig. Got a dynamite baits pop-up that should just pop up off the bottom, about 1.5 inches. I'm just going to drop it down into these reeds. Oh, we've just seen I can see a fish under the surface. I don't want to drop it on its head. I'm going to wait a second. Just sitting there. Right then. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a back lead on that. One of these Corda Intelligent back leads. I'm going to fish tight lines to that. See, I've got my snag ears there. Basically, I'm going to fish locked up so that the bait runner isn't on, so they can't get into those reeds there. Make sure that's absolutely tight. It's not quite tight yet. There we are, that is. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these, which are the Nash Scopex Squid pellets, which have been glugging for the last month in the Nash Scopex Squid inducer. I don't need very many because I've been free-baiting them all day. There are a few out there over the top of the rig, and it's on. Okay, and I've just put the second rod out on a zig rig, same zig rig as in video 27, out to about there. We're seeing a few fish sunbathing. So about 1 foot in the water on that dynamite baits pop up. Okay, right then, it's later in the day now. It's probably, I don't know, probably 1 o'clock now. I've lost the fish, and Tom's had one, probably not big, probably about 6 or 7 pound, but it was a nice start to the session. We've just put a bit of spod mix out over the 2 spots, hopefully to draw the fish onto the bottom. We've seen them cruising all day, but we're very hopeful that come this evening and the night they'll get down to the bottom and have a munch, and hopefully we'll pick up a few. I've moved one of my baits off the zig rig onto a pepperami, a hot spicy pepperami which goes with the spod mix, and the other one's on that pop-up rig I showed you earlier, both out over vaguely the spotted area. So yeah, sorry it hasn't been very fish filled so far, but hopefully come this evening we'll have lots. Okay, first fish of the session. Lovely little common, taken on the right hand rod, just absolutely rips off. That's a pop-up, which I had a PVA bag of those Nash pellet on. Only been out for about 10 minutes. Been very slow recently, but yeah, nice to finally get one on the bank. Might be a small one, probably 5, maybe 6 pound, but it's a start, so we'll get him straight back.
And try not to miss your...
Okay, basically what you've got to do is you get the spod, attach a treble to it, knock it out into the river ebrow, like you just said. You just put it down the bite alarm and you'll catch catfish up to about 1,800 pounds. And one time I caught a cat, it wasn't even a catfish, it was like this little cat, and just like, I reeled him in and he was just like meowing and meowing, and he was obviously like a bit pissed off. You know what he did?
What?
Shat in my tackle box. Twice. Twice in the leg compartment. Basically I got this cat, got it by the scruff, chucked it back into the ebrow, and you never guess what happened.
What?
Fish jumped out at the exact same time. Exact same time, you wouldn't believe it. And the cat that I'd thrown back into the ebrow, it basically knocked into the fish, and you know what happened?
No, I don't.
Bloody great big catfish just appeared. And that's actually how catfish are made, like that in the ebrow. Just thought you should know that. You know it's called the ebrow. So when a cat jumps into a fish, it doesn't form a catfish. I was just joking, and the cat only did shit in my tackle box once, so that was also a joke. I thought it was quite funny. Tom and Leo just did a bit of stalking in the reeds. As we approach evening, we're going to settle down for the night soon. Leo's leaving, and yeah, hopefully we'll get some fish over this spotted area. I'll take you through the spotting in a moment, but yeah, hopefully we'll have some. Okay, right, it's coming to evening now. We're just going to do a bit of spotting, basically over both mine and Tom's spots. I'm just going to stand here for half an hour, get a good bed of bait down for the night. Hopefully the fish will get their heads down. This will get through the smaller fish. Basically we're using a spom. Absolutely classic spot at the moment. This is the white one. Basically the idea of it, holds bait, drops down, hits the water, opens up, deposits all the bait. Basically just get a nice bed of bait down. I'll show you the bait now. Basically we've got a spod mix here. The basis of that is the Bait Tech Colt carp mix. Absolutely fantastic ground bait, so proven. And in with that we've got little boilies, we've got loads of corn, and we've got loads of tuna flakes. Yeah, cheers Tom. I think it was like products of the year 2011, so that's an absolutely quality ground bait, and that's all gone in there. A kilo of that, kilo and a bit of corn, quite a few boilies, 3 tins of tuna, which are absolutely proven on here, meaty bait, give a bit of oil in it. Also got some flavourings, various spices, chilli flakes in there. We're just going to get all of that out over the 2 spots, and yeah, hopefully sit on that over the night. Just keep casting on top of that with my PVA bags of pellet, and yeah, hopefully that'll pick up some fish. Right then, it's come to evening. Basically it's about 7:15 now. We've spotted all over the top of those rods. I've got one at the moment on pepperami, one on a pop-up. You've got one on...
I've got both of mine on a tiger nut flavoured boilie, although I'm going to swap over to luncheon and crab.
Yeah, we've spoken to other anglers. Everything they've had has been on luncheon meat today, so quite happy to try that. We've got some Bait Tech luncheon meat we're going to try out this evening, but hopefully we'll have a good night. We've got the beers out, so even if we don't catch anything, we should have a good time.
Yeah, and the tuna in the spod mix should really kind of definitely going to.
Yeah, exactly. We've got that meaty spod mix there, so hopefully that'll get something, and hopefully we'll see you later. Well, unless we've died. And then
Unless we've died.
probably won't. Although you probably won't be seeing this because who's going to edit it, to be honest. I mean, Leo isn't. He's lazy. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. He just, you know, he's German. Doesn't understand things like that.
No, you can't talk about that.
Oh yeah, it's so efficient. Literally, just look at it and it will all be edited beautifully. It's just talent, really, isn't it? Talent. To be honest.
Implying that he'd actually snap his fingers.
He would snap his, or he'd get someone to do it for him.
Pay someone.
Exactly. Right. See you later.
So, yeah. What could be better?
Exactly. Okay, I can't see very well, it's a bright light in my face, but we've just got the rods out now. I think it's approaching 10 o'clock. Just done the last cast for the night on the PVA bag. Nash pellet, I've got one on pepper army, one on a tuna boilie. Hopefully pick something up in the night, you know. And yeah, I'll see you later with a great big fish. But, you know, with the way it's been going, with the way this lake's fishing at the moment, I'll probably see you in the morning. But yeah, tight lines. And, tight lines for us. Let's bloody hope. Okay, Tom with the first fish of the night. Flipping around in the old wasteling there. We reckon he's about £7. Taking on, what was he taking on?
I think it was a monster crab pop-up by Nash.
Oh yeah. One of mine, you little bastard. Hold him up so you can see him like wicked. There we are. I've lost 2 now, and yeah, nice to get one on the bank. Probably about half 11, something like that now. Yeah, the fish is about £7, so let's get that one slid back. Okay, first fish of the night. Taking on that boilie. It's about 1:15 now. We're still up and awake for various reasons we won't go into. Yeah, lovely little fish. Probably, I don't know, £6–7 this one. All being about the same size. Another lovely common. Put up a nice little fight in the margin. It's just nice to get a run, to be honest. Took out both my rods. I've no idea what we're going to do. But yeah. Cheers, mate. Nice fight. Right, had this little scamp at first light on the boilie rod. Oh, other rod's threatening to go. Only a little one this time. But put up an absolutely fantastic fight. He's just been sitting in a retainer sling for the last 20 minutes while the light came. Absolutely no harm. Kept checking on him. And yeah, another one on the bank. Lovely. Got the old sausages on. Just got out of bed properly now. It's about 4:45. I'll give you a talk through tactics and stuff like that later on, but for now, just get some warm food and yeah, maybe the other rod. I still haven't cast out that what I had the small one off, so I can't bother to rebait it yet. Get a bit of breakfast. Okay, so hello and welcome to another edition of Kentcoarsenigella. Today we're cooking sausages in the frying pan. Now myself, Kentcoarsenigella, I love a hot sausage. I like a sausage when it's cold, but I mostly like it when it's hot. And these are some hot sausages. Look at them. Basically, ow, mother, oh god, ow. I mean, ow, that really hurt a little bit. Basically, you just cook the sausages in a little bit of butter for a good 15 to 20 minutes. In serious note though, make sure they're cooked all the way through, otherwise you will get food poisoning and probably die. Yeah, just make sure they're cooked all the way through, and then just grump up those hot sausages. Get some sausage in your mouth, and I guarantee you won't be happier. Okay, it's come to about 5:30 in the morning. We've both been up for a little while. We've both had a hot drink and warm ourselves up a bit, and Yeah, basically for the last hour and a half, the fish have been crashing heavily all over the lake. Some really nice looking fish, but for the last day and a half, they just haven't got their heads down, to be honest. And it's been a bit frustrating after spawning. They just haven't been interested in it really. But obviously we've had a few. I'm getting a few liners, a few signs that fish might be feeding, some fizzing. So, you know, let's just keep plugging away, and hopefully we'll pick a couple more off today. We might try a bit of stalking later. So if we do, we'll show you that. But at the moment, I've just got one on a pop-up, one on a sort of tuna-ish boilie. That's the rod I had the runs on. And yeah, sit back and wait. Okay, it's come to about 9 o'clock now. We've been dozing for the last couple of hours, just absolutely not a touch on the bottom baits. We can see fish crashing. I think they might be up in the water. I don't want to put zigs to them because I haven't always done well on zigs, and I'm not actually sure I'd do as well as if I grabbed my great big bag of meaty meals and set off to those reeds just to our left and try to tempt a few out. So yeah, I'm going to go stalking for a couple of hours and hopefully take one off the top. Okay, well this is the area I've come down stalking. Really weedy end of the lake with all these reeds coming out. Can't find it quite safe here because carp anglers don't generally try and get a bait in here. So they feel like they're not going to get caught. I've just put meaty meals all around the area, you know, likely spots I feel might get targeted. I've just seen a meaty meal get knocked there. Haven't taken it yet. I'm not entirely certain they will, but you know, doing more than the bottom baits.
Hi, just taken this using the cell pellet on with a cell dumbbell hook bait. Literally just 15 pellets in the swim, dotted around like a 3-meter radius. Really simple rig, and this beauty just screamed off. Fortunately, it's a bit beaten up from spawning, and he's also a bit of a scrapper. But what a fish, eh? Pristine common. We're going to get some clinic on him now. It's a really good practice because of obviously the scale problems that, you know, stop disease, stop the fish from suffering for a bit longer. Anyway, okay. See you in the next fish.
Okay, it's much later in the day now. You can see Tom behind me trying to stalk some fish out the margin. I'm just on a different bit by the reed still, trying to just get a couple of fish off the surface. Probably about 2 o'clock now. Got a couple more hours before we've got to pack up. We're just aiming for one more fish, and there are a couple feeding, so let's hope. On the meaty meals. Meaty meals.
And it's now recording.
He's so powerful. Jumping like a pike.
God, he's taking you for a run.
Oh, it's grabbed.
Thank you for a run now.
There's a slimy there. There he goes. Oh, look at that. Solid fish. Okay, I got one off the top. We weighed him just because it's biggest of the session. 7 and a quarter, I think it was. Stunning common. Put a bit of clinic on his mouth just to make sure, but put up an absolutely terrific fight on the meaty meals. Yeah, what can I say really? Absolutely fantastic. Let's get him back. Okay. 9-3 off the top on the meaty meal. Nearly a double. Fantastic off the top. It's just proving these meaty meals are not a fluke. This is the we ripped apart 2 lakes, come down here, we've had a slow bit of the session. Now I've managed to take 2 decent fish, two biggest fish of the session off the top in the last couple of hours on these meaty meals. What a stunning fish. Cheers, mate. What a great fight. Wait till it is completely ready. Yeah, he's fighting. There we are.
Problem is though, I can't go nuts.
Okay, Tom's just borrowed a few meaty meals from me. Have a go on the top because he's seen I've had a bit of success. And what have you got, mate?
A nice, probably 4 pound parrot-nosed carp, mate.
Yeah, his mouth's a bit messed up.
It looks like it's definitely been dropped a couple of times, but pristine condition.
Oh, let's just get the camera down slightly.
Definitely strange.
Yeah, apart from the mouth, he's in very nice condition.
But yeah, we had to get him in because there's just so many snags, so we're going to have to put him back pretty quickly, unfortunately. But absolutely nailed in the bottom lip by the old quarter hybrids. So definitely something to look out for. Yeah, so we'll get him back.
Get him straight back.
Definitely.
Okay, it's come to the end of the session. We've got to go home now. We've been here for, what do you reckon, about 30 hours?
In a bit.
30 hours and a bit. We've had a few nice fish each. I mean, the lake, as the owner told us, fishing very slow after spawning. We've had a few fish. Hopefully you've seen some of the underwater footage we tried to get with the GoPro camera. Maybe we'll have a bit more of that this summer. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And see you next time on video 29. About here. Just like stretch your legs so you get lower. Ooh. Lower, mate, lower, lower. No, don't do it, stop it. That's for you, Leo.
You need to do like a compilation right at the end.
Yeah.
That's for you, Leo. That's for you.
I won't do that.
You think?
Yeah, this is for you, Leo. See you later. Well, he's German, what do you expect?
Is that going in the video?
Right, load me up.
Load yourself up.
No, load me up. Look, I'm landing in my
This is
spot.
just horrific euphemisms. Load me up. No, load me up. Okay, 26 pounder. Take it off the left hand rod. Unfortunately, it is invisible, but you can't have everything when carp fishing. I'm just pleased to catch a fish, to be honest. Ripped away. Didn't give much of a fight, if I'm honest, because it is invisible and they do find it tough to fight. But like, you know, it's nice to have something on the bank.
Does it feel weird having a slightly bigger reel than you usually get?
And now on German Cam, we are stalking a German in his natural habitat. He's trying to do some spotting. Here he's got the spawn. He walks towards the lake like a true German, efficient and perfect, and he hits the spot. Now there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Oh my god, he's hit a zebra.